Hello and welcome to another Drunk High Ramble. So, I'm in the middle of moving. I've taken, I think, 5 carloads of stuff, broken down bookshelves, boxes of stuff, over to the new apartment, and did some cleaning at the new apartment and everything. Brought the cats over so they could I'm trying to make it less stressful for them so they can see the place and be stressed out, but see me unpacking stuff and cleaning, and then we get to go back home, and then they get to see more of the stuff leaving, and hopefully they've moved before. I'm hoping this will make it less stressful. Anyway, lost my train. So I'm in the middle of moving, and I am in a unique place just in my life, inside and outside, and this has been the worst year of my life as far as job security, and one of the worst times of my life as far as just kind of loneliness and isolation. And however, flip you around for a second, it's a little disorderly. You can kind of tell I'm moving, but it's I still got ducks in a row, and it's I kept stopping and kind of, I was moving a lot of stuff today, and took a lot of organizational skills, and just a lot of movement and back and forth, and just counting for items, and but I kept stopping and kind of being in a place where I think subconsciously I have trained myself to notice, hey, you're probably really dysregulated right now. Let's stop and focus and try to regulate. And I kept stopping and then just being sort of wait, what? And just kind of looking around and just seeing everything around me really fucking organized. So it's how am I kind of outwardly at one of the worst points in my life, and I kind of have the best mental clarity and just executive capacity. And I got tired. I got tired lots of points today. Moving is still stressful and strenuous, and it's been nice because this is the first time that I've unpacked things very intentionally since the first time over. And I brought snacks with me with the box of cleaning supplies the first time I went over, and the snacks that I didn't eat, I decided, well, the food is going to go in this pantry, the snacks go in this pantry, and and it's that establishes that. And yeah, it's the first time I've really just been that organized. I'm usually leaving a situation in a hurry. I'm usually very emotionally dysregulated when I'm leaving the situation, when I'm having to orchestrate moving. And I've had a long, slow freezer burn in my current situation. So there's not much to be afraid of anymore, because but yeah, I've given myself an extra month to move. So it's okay, whatever crazy job shit I have going on, and it's been nice because I've been on my shit and organizing everything and packing up and deciding like the day ahead, like, okay, what constitutes like 2 carloads? What can I pack up? And where will that go with a new place? And it's just been really easy. But yeah, it's just wild to me just having the tools, having finally figured out the tools at age 35 of like how to regulate myself, regulate my nervous system or something, due to cptsd. um, it is again one of the most isolated points in my life that I've experienced outside of when I was 7, 8, 9 years old, in rural 90s Missouri, and and it was just my mom and I, and my mom had a job and started leaving me home alone. Um, that was a huge shock to my system, but it's also like where I first really got to know myself. It's also where a lot of my knowledge of my own mind and my cptsd stems from. And I've drawn on it heavily the last few months when I've been working on my trauma. I had the random thought the other night that there's a glint of like, I don't know, kind of like rainbow light that I notice off of the edges of things, or like sometimes like as a sheen on an animal's fur in the sunlight. Um, and it's mostly like, it's usually like these stripes of like pink, yellow, and green, usually green faded with whatever surface it's on. But I was thinking about like supernovas and dying stars and stuff like that the other night. I don't know, I was high, and found a picture that was just like, fuck, that's like, it's like I'm seeing a little bit of that every time I see that like sheen and like that glimmer. I don't know what it means. It was just a lovely thought, and I keep just that image keeps surfacing because it's a very like just lovely, soothing image. I don't know. I'm high. Who knows?